everybody, we are back with your April edition of the Arts and Culture Spotlight, and once again we have Angela Cato here with us today to tell us more about what's going on at all of your different entities. Should we start off with Century 2?
I would love to start with Century 2. It's great spring season at Century 2. There's crowds every night, it seems like, and so it's a wonderful time. So I'll share with you a little bit what's coming up.
Okay.
We have Jurassic Quest, April 10th through 12th in Expo Hall, and that features life-size animatronic dinosaurs, fun for the family. Classic Cars for Kids Gala, a benefit for the Wichita Children's Home, April 16th in Exhibition Hall. In the Mood, a 1940s musical review, April 18th in Mary Jane Teal Theater. Voyages at Sea, presented by the Wichita Symphony Orchestra, April 18th through 19th in Concert Hall. And this is something everyone looks forward to, the 57th Annual Pancake and Sausage Day, presented by the Wichita Downtown Lions Club. And that's an all-day event, April 23rd in Exhibition Hall. The Midwest Wine Fest Grand Tasting, April 25th in Exhibition and Convention Halls. Then we have Cinderella, something that is a lot of talk these days with the movie out, and Wichita Grand Opera is bringing it to the stage, April 25th for an opera performance in Concert Hall. Then Oliver, presented by Music Theater for Young People, May 1st through 3rd in Mary Jane Teal Theater. The 2015 Kid Fest, May 2nd in Expo Hall. Cirque Musica, presented by Wichita Symphony Orchestra, May 2nd in Concert Hall. And then Swan Lake, presented by the Wichita Grand Opera, will be May 3rd in Concert Hall.
I wanted to ask you about a couple of them.
Absolutely.
That Jurassic Quest, tell me about that one.
Well, it's a wonderful thing. It's a traveling touring show, so Wichita is one of its stops. And you'll go in there and you're entering a little dinosaur world. They are life-size dinosaurs, animatronic, meaning they move. And they tout them as being museum quality. So a lot of that and kids' activities around them, kind of entering a new world. And I think kids and dinosaurs are a great match.
Well, I keep seeing things on Facebook about the new Jurassic Park movie coming out, so I'm thinking it'll be pretty popular.
I think dinosaurs are making a comeback.
And then that Kids Fest, what else is going on with that one?
Well, Kids Fest is an event that comes annually to Century 2. And again, it's booths and activities for children. I believe there'll be inflatables, lots of local organizations that cater to children. And it'd just be a great time to come in there and just kind of have a fun day where the kids can run around and enjoy themselves.
I have to bring my nephews out there.
Absolutely.
All right, let's switch gears now and talk about Cowtown. I know Civil War Days is another exciting event.
Absolutely. Cowtown is opening its spring and summer season, so it's time to get a little rowdy over at Cowtown this summer. April 18th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We want everyone to come out for Civil War Days. And that's an annual event, again, that you have the North and the South there on the streets. They're doing soldier marches. They'll even have some little battles, reenactments going on. You'll see soldier campsites with reenactors and families. So you'll have the women and the children and the men, all how they would have lived around that time. And so you can talk to the reenactors. I believe they all stay in character and treat you as if you're back in the Civil War time. But it's really the great way to welcome people out to Cowtown, where all the reenactors are back in full force, and it's time just to kick up a great summer season.
Yeah, what a fun way to learn all about it.
Absolutely. It's always one where you can be a history buff and enjoy it, or you can, the loud noises and all the activities are what attracts a lot of children to it, too. So we have a lot of families that come out there, and the kids are on their dad's backs and shoulders and all that, just being walked around and enjoying themselves. It's great to see.
And is there a price to attend?
Yes, it's regular museum admission. So $7.75 for adults, I believe $6.50 for children, and even younger children or less. So just look on the website, oldcowtown.org, and you can find out more.
And I know there's more action going on over at the Indian Center.
Absolutely. The Indian Center has been making plans for quite some time for its benefit car show. And it's a great, unique setting where they go on the grounds behind the Indian Center building in the shadow of the Keeper of the Plains. And they have all these cars set out, classic car, muscle car, the new kind of sports car, motorcycles and trucks. And there are hundreds of them out there that people just come bring. You can talk with the enthusiasts, automobile enthusiasts. There's children's activities. And this year, for the first time, there's going to be there are going to be food trucks scattered around the grounds.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't beat food trucks. And it's going to be Mama Rita's Tacos, Funky Monkey Munchies. And I had to look that up to say, what in the world? It's fusion food. So I think you're going to get a lot of different types of mashups of food. Brick House Barbecue and KJ's Rainbow Snow.
And which day is that?
It is a Sunday, May 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The car show itself is free, but they are offering, the museum has half-price discount admission. So you can go to the car show free and enjoy everything. If you want to go into the museum, they're half-price admission, just kind of there and show you a little bit what the Indian Center does.
And then what's the Indian Center's website if people want
It is theindiancenter.org.
And do they have a social media presence too?
Absolutely. Indian Center is Mid-America All Indian Center on Facebook. Twitter's Wichita MAAIC, which is the acronym for it, M-A-A-I-C, excuse me. And look on there for lots of information. One thing I cannot be remiss in saying that our presenting sponsor, Davis Moore, is going to have a large presence out there. We are so thankful for them for what they've done to help make this event possible. And there'll be a lot of fun, exciting things out there.
All right, great partnership. And let's talk about City Arts now. I know you have more summer fun coming up.
Yes, City Arts. Right now, we're kind of still in spring, so spring classes are going on, but there's a lot of excitement and energy because this is the time we start planning for the summer camps and the summer activities for children there. And it's never too early, even if school's still in, to start thinking, what am I going to do with my kids during the summer to keep them entertained, their brains going, and keep them out of trouble just a little bit. So the Art Core camps are 10 weeks of camps, each is a week long, and they do have a specific theme, but children are also exposed to all art during the week too. So you'll do your theme activity, but you also learn a little bit about art in general to give you a core knowledge. That's where the Art Core comes in. And then there's a field trip with each camp that you actually go onto a trolley and go to a specific place in Wichita. So I bet
that's a big hit with the kids.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. You see the pictures and they're just having a great time boarding the trolley. So I'll go over a few lists of the topics for each week and where the field trip is being. And hopefully if you see something that you like, encourage parents to go to wichitacityarts.org to learn a little bit more under the Youth tab, Art Core.
Okay, sounds good.
June 1st through 5th is paper mache, and that trip is going to be taken to the Sedgwick County Zoo, and they're going to be making realistic, large-scale, taxidermy-style paper mache creations, suggesting such mythical beasts of dragon, harpies, and ogres.
Something fun to hang in the house.
What kid doesn't like ogres? You think of Shrek. June 8th through the 12th is mosaics. And the field trip that week is going to be to St. George Orthodox Christian Cathedral, where they have mosaics there. They imported from Tuscany. There are also going to be trips to mosaics created by Murano Studios around Wichita and outdoor locations. And they're also going to Riverside Park that week. June 15th through the 19th is digital arts and photography. And on that field trip for that week is to Fire Shark Studios, which is a new place in town that actually allows immersive video gaming experience that puts humans directly into video games.
I want to play.
I think we can sign you up. It's 6 to 16, but we'll get you.
All right.
You can be on your knees when you register. On June 22nd through the 26th for painting, the field trip is going to the Wichita Art Museum and Galleries on Commerce Street. June 29th through July 3rd is theater. The field trip is to the Orpheum Theater and Old Town Warren Theater and Grill. And I think at the Old Town Warren, they're actually going to have some of the films they make themselves projected onto the screens. And they get to sit in the seats and watch it. So I think that'll be fun. July 7th through the 11th is drawing, and they're going to Cowtown. July 14th through 18th is sculpture, and they're going to the studio of local artist Christopher Gulick, and also to the Museum of World Treasures and Riverside Park. July 21st through 25th is found object art. They're going to Botanica. July 28th through August 1st is weaving and fiber art. They're going to the Aldrich Museum of Art at Wichita State and to an outdoor location for a yarn bombing project. Lord, Gail, sometime we need to go yarn bombing.
You do some damage.
Absolutely. August 3rd to the 7th is printmaking. The field trip will be to the Wichita Eagle and Cowtown. And that's just a little synopsis of the summer with kids at City Arts.
So you can just sign up for 1 week or multiple weeks?
You can do 1 week or as many weeks as you like. Each week is $165. They're for children 6 to 16. They're an all-day experience. Children's brings the sack lunch. And there is early pickup and late drop-off available an hour and a half before or after the sessions. You just have to reserve that in advance.
Do you guys fill up pretty fast?
Summer is pretty aggressive time for parents wanting to get into City Arts. So I say if you're interested, start looking at it now.
Yep, great advice. Anything else you want to add?
I just think it's great. It's great to have the outdoor. We have so many outdoor venues and outdoor aspects of our facilities that it's a great time, and really encourage people, whether it's at the places I've discussed here today or even just others, enjoy the art and culture in Wichita and make it a great spring and summer.
Well said. Thank you, Angela. And thank you for watching this edition of the Arts and Culture Spotlight.